Good morning, my fellow yarn lovers, and welcome to today's video where we're going to be diving into these boxes and this bag and seeing what I have all acquired over the past few months. Some of this stuff was literally purchased in March and April, and I just have not had the time to record a video and share it with you guys. So it's just been sitting in the boxes unused, and I want to use this stuff. So I really want to share this experience with you and seeing some of these markers and yarns with all of you. So be prepared to be enabled, and let's dive in. So I think the first thing I want to look at is the things in this bag, and then we'll save the furls for last. So you may have seen where I posted a video not too long ago where I went to one of the local yarn stores, and I haven't even shared with you all what I purchased on that. She was having this ginormous end of the summer clearance sale. Miss Pat, who owns Taming of the U, it's located in Gadsden, Alabama, but she had this huge table, and I will link the video in the cards towards the end of this video as well in the description, full of all these clearance yarn and notions. I'm not supposed to be buying yarn. I'm supposed to be putting all my money into this yarn-atopia, and I have been, but her sale was so amazing that I could not say no, and like, you'll see why. So the first thing I saw on the table was this. This is Wisdom Yarns Wacky Saki, 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, 462 yards of a super fine 50% merino superwash wool and 25% bamboo. And this is the colorway 402 Zany Viney. So this retails for $17. I did pay $12.75 for this, but it is fingering weight yarn, and although it's sock weight, it will not become socks, but I envision a really cool hat with this. This yarn is super soft because of that bamboo and merino, and it's just a really nice plied yarn. So that's the first thing. And then I picked up this, and you actually see me grab this in that video because I love greens. I love plant and nature. And this is some Gusto wool, and this is their Ada sock base. It's also a hand dyed. It retails for $18, and I paid $13.50 for this one. This is 440 yards, 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon. That 80-20 combination is probably one of my favorite sock bases, as well as a 75-25. If I'm making it more for socks, I really like to have a 75-25, but if I'm making it more for like a hat or to use in a shawl, I try to find 80-20 just because it's a little bit softer. It's not as much nylon and more wool. But I thought this color was gorgeous. And this is color 1307. Gusto wool do not name their colors, they just put them by numbers. And I've actually shown some of their yarn before on my channel. There was a video back in fall of last year, and it's actually yarn that I picked up at the same store, Taming of the U, and it's for this knitted brioche like shrug that I really need to cast on. It's super pretty. Miss Pat actually had a sample that she was wearing. She made one up, and I bought the same yarn that was used for hers because I loved it so much. But I'll link that video so you can see that as well. But that is Gusto wool. She also had this little pattern book on the table, and this is from Katia Yarns, which is a Knitting Fever yarns. I like their yarns, Katia. I've actually used some of their stuff before, but this has United Sock Lovers, and it just has some different sock patterns in here. And I think I got this for free with purchase. I will try to find this if there's actually a PDF link online, and I will link it down below if I can find one so you guys can have a copy of all of this. I think it's super cool. They have like this color code on the back, and the reason is because in the book they have some charts and they just kind of give you an idea of playing with color, but it's different sock patterns. So I was excited to get that for free. And then I shopped the notions section because it was this basket on the table and it had all these like needle ends and cables and stoppers. So of course, you know, it's so much fun digging through like a mystery bin for me. I don't know why. I'm one of those people, I like to dig through and find deals. And so that's what I did. So I picked up a pair of Hiya sharp tips. Hiya needles are probably one of my favorite cost-effective needle brand companies. Hiya sharps. I don't really like the dulls, but the sharps, I love them. So I really need to update and make a new video talking about needles. I'll write that down and I will work on that. But this is a size 6, which is also one of my most used needles, and it's a 4mm. So these retail for $8.80, and I got this for $4.25. The reason I love Hiya sharps is because they're sharp. And you can see the tips right there. So if I was to do like a sharpness needle totem pole, I would probably put the Signature Needle Arts stiletto tips at the top, because those things will seriously draw blood. I know from experience. Then I would probably put the Hiya sharp, and then right up under that and almost right with it would be the Chai Goo lace tips. I like those as well, but honestly, personally, I think the Hiya could be a tad bit sharper. And then I would put the Addie lace tips, and then I would probably do the Knitter's Pride carbons, and then maybe the zings if I was to do it. And I actually have all these needles, and I promise you I will get a updated needle review up as soon as I can. But I love this brand. And along with this, because they were on the table, they had, or she had, some cables. So this is a 60-inch cable. I'm really wanting to knit a blanket, and the easiest way to do that is have like a really long cable, and then you can actually use cable connectors and make it a super long cable. And I needed another 60-inch cable because I only have one Hiya, and so I was able to pick this one up. Retails for $7 for $3.50. Yeah, super excited about that. And then I don't have any of the Hiya stoppers, and what the stoppers are, so I got 2 packs of these, is, I'll show you these. Well, I'll show you both of them. This one retailed for $7.98, and I got it for $4, but this one is just like the red jewel. And these are great if you have more than one project at a time, like some of us often do, and you only have one set of needles, but you have several cables. So you may have project A on the cable and the needle, but you need to start project B, like we all do, and you need those needles, but you don't want to have to take that project off because you're not done knitting on it. So you can put these end stoppers, you can unscrew the needle ends and put these end stoppers there, and it will keep the project from coming off the cable. So these are super pretty little jewels. They're red with some glitter. So that's what those are for. And I've always wanted a pair of the pandas because their logo at Hiya is a panda. And they had a set of these. These are also regular $7.98, and I got them for $3. But the panda is just so adorable, and we all love panda bears. But you can see the little panda. So cute. But I've needed these, and so I was really excited to grab those. And that's why I'm excited to do this unbagging, because I need to actually utilize those stoppers. So that was all of my purchase from there. I did purchase some stitch markers from one of my favorite clay designers, and that is Simply Serving. If you have never purchased a marker from her, do yourself a favor and get one. Her stuff is top-notch, amazing quality, and Lindsay is just an amazing artist. She has got some crazy skills. So the first thing I got, she sends her things in these cute little bags, but I got these a while back, and I have been waiting to take a photo and put a review up on Etsy. But I saw that she had these axolotls, and I just think axolotls are adorable. So these are snagless stitch markers. They fit up to a US 10, and this set came with 3 cute axolotl stitch markers. There's a pink, a yellow, and a blue. So there's the blue. I love the faces on these. Oh my goodness. I would love one day to own axolotl. They're super cool pets, but from what I understand, they're very kind of hard to keep. Yeah. I love these little guys. They are adorable. Also from her, I have a couple other little things. So she had these in their shop. This is a little acorn. It's wooden. There is a little hole on the top of it that I'm going to put like a little chain on it so I can attach it to a bag. But the top of the acorn actually unscrews. And inside of it are little ring stitch markers. I love the little ring stitch markers. That's what I most often use when I'm knitting and crocheting, or when I'm knitting, not when I'm crocheting. But I love this little acorn case. I think it's adorable, and I think it'll be a really cute notion for my notions pouch. And then I picked up some other things, and honestly, I can't remember what I got. Okay, yes, I remember the Humpback Whale. So she had these in her shop, and I thought was adorable. Almost all of her markers she hand paints, so some of these she just kind of makes, but some of these she actually makes with clay and then she hand paints. But I love this Humpback Whale. I bought it for Shark Week, and I miss Shark Week because I was holding it out to show you all. I wanted to use it so bad. But look how cute he is. He's got like his little dots on his back. I mean, so adorable. And I apologize for my awful looking hands. Like I said, I've been sick, and when I do, my eczema goes insane. And then this, oh, I remember ordering these now. So these are needle stoppers, and she started carrying these in her shop. This is a snowman and a snowflake, and the way that these work is you have a project on your needles, then you can put these on them, and it keeps your project from coming off in your bag because they stick on. They're just rubber, so that way they not only protect the tips of your needles, but they protect your project from coming off of the needles. But I picked these up to use for the holiday season, which seems like it is fastly approaching. Okay, last but not least, we have all of the Furls goodies. So we're going to start with this one first because I took it out of the main mailer box, but I haven't even looked at it. And I'm pretty sure this is the one that I actually got back in March or the end of April. Might have been the end of April. But this is an Odyssey. I know it is because I remember ordering it. And it is a I, which is a 5.5 millimeter. And this is in the peach color. Furls had a restock on Odyssey. And I've been trying to accumulate an Odyssey and a Streamline for every size because I am a Furls affiliate. And I like using them. I have literally plates in both of my arms and pins. You can see this scar goes from here down to here, and this scar over here, you might be able to see it goes from here all the way down to here. I was in a really bad car wreck in 2000, so I have limited movement of my wrist, and these do help alleviate that pain that I get when I crochet because of the thickness. And I really like both the Streamline and the Odyssey. My favorite, though, if I'm being honest, is the metal Streamline, but I only have one of those, and they are like diamonds in the rough. You cannot find them anywhere. I was lucky to find the one that I have on a D-stash, and it is like a prized possession. Seriously. Love that thing. But I really love the peach color because I am in Alabama, and next to us is Georgia, and they are all about the peaches. But I also just love the peachy corally color. I mean, look at that shine. Oh, so pretty. So I picked up that one. And then this one I think is their birthday hook. And you can see, I have not even opened it. I don't have scissors on here, but I do have my insulation cutting knife. So we're going to use that. Which I'm going to hang some insulation today. Oh, I forgot about that. With this order, I got the little birthday Furls magnet to celebrate their birthday. It's adorable. So cute. And then this is the Streamline birthday box. This is a teal glitter, if I'm not mistaken. Last year was like the clearish purplish Streamline. Oh my goodness. This is really pretty. I love the glitter hooks so much. And this is the M, which is a 8.0. That is just gorgeous. Gorgeous. I hate this, taking this long to open this. Like, it is super pretty. It's so pretty. Okay, so now this box was actually one. I did not buy this, full disclosure. I can't even remember when I won it. So Furls they go live, and when they have their lives, they do giveaways, and I randomly won a giveaway. I was excited. And in this, I opened it, but I didn't really peep in because you can see there's all the stuff. So I won one of their Wonder Packs, and this is the Tranquil color selection. I also won a bag, which I am super grateful because I love bags. And that says Furls. So cute. I love this little closure thing on it. It's a good sized bag. Jeez. That's huge. I was not expecting that. Huh. And then this is the Tranquil pack. So the Tranquil Wonder is 100% acrylic yarn. There is 5 colors per pack, and each one of these are a 4-weight yarn. They are 100 grams, and they have 120 yards. So that is 520, 40, 60, 80, 100. 600 yards of yarn. Is that right? Yes. Math is hard at 7:30 in the morning. But this is the colorway. It doesn't say what colorway it is. Oh, there it is. Bergamot. And it has a little bit of a sheen to it. It feels like it has bamboo in it, but it doesn't. I mean, it's like a really nice acrylic yarn. So, so pretty. Then there's this green color, and this one is called Agave. I can never say that word. Very, very pretty. It's a muted. And I really am digging this colorway collection. Aurora. Dragon fruit. And last but not least is winter mint. So really pretty colorway combo. I really, really enjoy these. This is going to be something, I don't know what it's going to be. I need to go pattern searching. We'll have to go pattern searching, and we'll find something to use for that. So that is all I have today, friends. This is my recent acquirements. I do have some books to share with you later, but that's going to be on a separate video. So you're going to need to make sure you're subscribed to this channel so you do not miss that. And hit that bell notification if you want to, and that way you'll be alerted if I go live, because I may actually try to go live sometime this month. I would really like to do a live every month, but until I get out here, it's kind of hard to really set those up because I never know what's going to happen in my day. I am a homeschool mom and a caretaker to my mother-in-law, who is 85, 86 now. My days just really vary. And that is why I'm so excited about getting my own space, because all my camera equipment will be set up and I can just come out here, record, and then edit and get that out to you guys. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that thumbs up, and thank you so much for watching. You can find some more of my content right here.